this is now this. Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh. So I wanted to do this part before I lost the thought. So today is really back to accountability and doing all that stuff we don't like to do. And so I just have accomplished 2 huge tasks today. I think the camera's crooked. Back and forth, it seems we go. But today I'm back to accountability and health and chronic pain and Mozart. Once a year, I have to pull everything out and I sweep and vacuum and clean the floor really good. But there are some conditions. It can't be windy, it can't be too hot, which it is. I have to have a space to put, so it has to be dry. Ideally, it's not in rattlesnake season because the dog is out running around, but we got that done. If you've watched more than one of these vlogs, you'll notice there are some common themes. I know. 3 breaths. Oh, time. Good time for 3 deep breaths. 3 deep breaths. The sun, water, walking, nature, horizons. If you've ever been really sick or are getting a bit older, you are aware that without your health, all the other ego clickbait, that just doesn't mean very much. The second thing I got done is I'm finally getting some relief in my shoulder, but I wanted to show you this. Can you see that now? And that is pain-free, and it's EgoScue, EGOSCUE.com online, $10. I bought it for a boyfriend who was in chronic pain. He, of course, didn't want to do it. I did it, and the first time I did the exercises, I got rid of a pain I'd had for over 20 years. It was just a miracle. And so and I'm not talking about vanity, but functionality. You've heard me complain about my arm. Well, while it still hurts, yesterday when I was doing my exercises, I finally felt some give in the pain, which brings me to today. Even with the daily pain, I'm still not doing the daily exercising, and I know I'm not alone in this, which is why I needed some way to be accountable every day, not just sometimes, because for me, nothing changes until it becomes a part of my daily routine. And preaching at myself, that just doesn't seem to be working. But you know what? Watching myself not do it, well, that seems to be working quite a bit better. Accountability. So I wanted to say, yay me, I got those 2 things today. The second thing I wanted to talk about today was I've had this conversation now twice in just a few short days with two people who have really serious health conditions. And what I'm hearing them both say, and I haven't said this to their face, but what I'm hearing them both say is they want to fix the problem so they can go back to business as usual. Fix the problem, as in take a pill, get surgery, make the problem go away so I don't have to change. So I was thinking about that in my own life, because this is my accountability vlog and my adventure vlog, because if you don't have accountability, you can't have an adventure. So today, in addition to the free, accessible, and essential daily health practices of air, water, movement, and more, I'm adding a bit of Mozart, which is really great for the brain. I lost my train of thought. Oh, fixing versus being. I thought about what am I still doing that is about fixing the problem and not being the solution. And of course, there were several examples. Ugh, I hate looking in the mirror. It totally sucks. So anyways, one of those very obvious things is I keep putting myself on hold until I have enough money And even when I have money, that doesn't ever feel like enough money. And so that was where today I realized, or last night, that part of my getting stuck is I don't do these things. I don't exercise. I don't simplify. I don't get rid of stuff because I put it all back around the money issue, because that's my big issue. We all have our own. And so that was a good look in the mirror for me. So in terms of accountability, it's easy to see other people's problems, but it helps me to understand that that's really what I'm doing. And so that for me was a big aha. And yes, while this is more of the same, I'm still reminding myself to focus on what I can do, that I never have to give up, that my life is good. Well, that is my pitch to myself for today. So the next question, what's yours? See how this moves forward. But anyways, I want to say kudos to me for actually getting my 2 big projects done today. Kudos for you for showing up. See you next time. We got a super hot section coming up. So the computer overheats, so I'm not sure how many of these I'll be able to get out. So many limitations that I'm working with. What do you do? But with that,